Hello everyone and welcome to this Mortal Online 2 beginner guide. If you start your character, you will go to Haven first. But now, what exactly is Haven? Haven is more or less the tutorial island for you. If you create a character, you will land here. It's a small little island with a huge mountain and some plateaus, and with a few animal spawns, some bandits, a graveyard and much more to explore. But first off, let's create our character. So you just logged in and now you can create your character. I will not go into detail here, I have a lot of guides over this, just check the description for that. And I put all my points at the beginning at Dex, because I want to run fast at the beginning. You can also customize your character a little bit. And here you can see your starting location is Haven. Then you press enter the game and yeah, you will be greeted with that box. This is a lot of useful information, but I'm not gonna read that here. So if you press the set button, then your mouse will show up and you can actually close that window. So at first, press I to open your inventory. There you have a sword and a torch. With right click you can equip the item. And with the X button you can draw your weapon or the item you have equipped. If you left click and if you left click for 2.5 seconds or something, you will make more damage than just left click, and right click for blocking, of course. Now a little bit to the character sheet. You will have stat points, attribute points, and they will be used for strength, dexterity, constitution, psi and int, for example. If you don't have any attribute points left, then you can minus intelligence, for example, and then my strength, dexterity, constitution and psi will increase and intelligence will decrease. But now you're standing in Haven and you're wondering, where's the mainland? It is at that spot over there. Only one mainland exists, one server, but Haven, for example, is instanced. So here are multiple havens. Please note that you can go to the mainland here, but I really don't recommend this if you are a new player. And where the fire is burning is the haven you are in currently. If you go to the mainland, that's a one-way ticket, by the way. If you want to go that way, that's a one-way ticket, by the way. Okay, sorry. Please use Haven first to get knowledge about the game mechanics, the skill system, the hunting system, or the resource gathering system. I have also guides for this, check the description for that. In Haven, PvP is not allowed. If you hit someone, you get a prompt that you can attack this character. If you are on the mainland and you're out of town, it's basically free for all. This is an open world hardcore PvP game, so you will lose everything you have with you. So just here in Haven is PvP disabled. So first we look a little bit around where you get stuff from. Let's first go to the equipment vendor. Here you can buy axes and pickaxes, for example, together stones and wood. But currently you have no money. We come to that later. Here is the crafting area, for example, if you want to make your own armor, weapons and bows. They are currently not in game, but there will be tutors around town. You will gain skills by talking to them. Here you have a basic armor and a basic weapon vendor. The weapon vendor will also sell some bows that is pretty good for hunting, if you want to hunt down some fast animals and stuff. And the armor vendor can provide you with some basic armor if you're fighting against a wild razorback or something that attacks you, or some bandits, or some walkers from the graveyard. For all upcoming magicians, in that building over there is the magic vendor, and he will sell some basic regents for your spells. Also the spell book you need in order to cast the spells. In Haven, there's currently no water source. If you find any, please leave it in the comments, because you need water for Spurt, for example. That's a very basic magic skill and it levels up your magic a lot, and you can use that spell a lot because water is not expensive. Now another good thing you can spend your money on, some good old basic education. We are now heading to the library, and it's your #1 place you should spend your money on, because the library is full of skill books and skills you will need. If you want to be good in some skill and you don't want to learn by doing, then let your character read a book and he will learn from it. If you want to be a hunter, armor crafter, weapon crafter, tamer, dominator, magician, butcher, alchemist, extractor, doesn't matter what job you will do, you will need the library. There are many librarians in that building, so you will have a lot to choose from. If you open your skill window, you can see your skills, for example, and you can see that my sword skill is 9 points. I could increase that by fighting with my sword, or I could read a book about swords, and then I will get better at sword fighting. and my skills of swords will increase. And that is pretty much for every skill on that list. And that counts also for professions, of course. But for now, let's leave the town and search for money. You can make money with a huge variety of tasks. You could just running around, keep your eyes open for boxes, barrels and stuff, and in there are often some coins or some other items. And we are currently heading to the graveyard, but we will first cut some wood. You can easily increase your skills with that and you get wood. You can also use wood for crafting, or you can sell it, but better use it for crafting. If you want to know all the methods to increase your stats, please check the link in the description. I also made a guide for this. Search for a tree, pull out your weapon, your axe or whatever you have to cut wood, and start cutting wood. Hold R to cut wood. The wood nodes can be depleted. That means when many people will cut the same tree, then it will no longer give resources. It will need some time to regain all the resources. You can also gather some stones. The extraction tutorials are also in the description, but here now some basic info. You can gather your stones with a torch, with a hammer, with a pickaxe, it doesn't matter. Then you search for your nearest grinder or crusher and you throw that stones in. The better your skills are, the more you will get out of the stones. We use, for example, this crusher. Let's use the operation. Let's take our granum, put it in there, hit the extraction button, and we will have some granum powder, some blood ore and some amaranthum. You can sell the granum powder and you can further operate with the blood ore or the amaranthum. On our way to the graveyard we found some pickables, some common red maize. You can just gather this and you can sell this, or you can eat it if you are hungry. I don't recommend eating this. If you don't eat on a regular basis some fatty food or something, you will lose weight. So cooking some springbok meat or some other meat is a very good idea. Check the cooking tutorial for that, linked in the description by the way. If you just follow the road, you will land here at the graveyard. Remember, you will need directional blocking, up, left, right and middle. So let's hit our first walker here. Let's pull him a little bit out, that we don't get attacked from two sides. Okay, let's wait for his attack, then we can block in that direction, and he's attacking from the right side. We also block on the right side, so we're getting a parry, and if we're getting a parry, we will hit him. Some players need practice in that, some don't. I really recommend training here and then move to the Haven Bandits. But only if you build up some skills and if you have a better weapon and if you have armor, of course. You can also get a bow and running backwards while shooting at the Walking Dead. That is no problem at all. You can also hit twice after a parry. He's attacking so slow that this is possible, but just for demonstration, make one parry and one hit here. And now we finally got him and we killed him. We gained some experience for our clade gifts, our talent tree, and we will open the loot bag. In there will be some Cuprum coins and some Walking Dead carcass. Pick that up, open your inventory, press right click on the carcass and the extraction window will pop up. Then you just need to click the hold butcher button and you will extract the carcass. You will get out some bone tissues and some Walking Dead meat. Throw the Walking Dead meat away, that is not worth anything. Use the bone tissues for armor crafting later or for selling. If you see a razorback, turn around and run, cause they hit very hard, they are very fast and they will get you. And if you will get too close, they will attack you. Okay, that was too close. Come here, my little bacon, come on! Okay, that's not good. I got hit and yeah, another hit and yeah, I can't parry this, oh man. So now when I die, I will lose all my materials and all the stuff I gathered with me. But no problem at all. You will stand up as a ghost again and you can wander around. Now you need to search a priest to revive you. The red lights indicate where priests are. But if you don't like walking like I do, press the home button or the priest button. If you talk to a priest, you can set him as home priest, and if you press home when you're dead, you will be revived at that priest. If you press just priest, you will get revived at the nearest priest. Okay, now we got teleported back in town and here is the priest. We can revive there. Some animals will be too fast for you to hunt, so you will need a bow for that. Come here, little piggy, your mother just killed me. If you have gathered some money and you want to hunt other animals, like the springboks, the pigs, the razorback or something, then you will need a bow. There you can buy a short bow, for example. Yeah, we will just need one short bow. It will cost us 10 silver. But no problem, I have enough silver in my pockets. And I'm just considering maybe I should buy another weapon too. But now the bow is enough. Now we have the bow, now we need arrows. Search for the utility vendor, and the utility vendor will have some bodkin arrows or some broadhead arrows, and some longbow arrows if you have a longbow. But yeah, some bodkin arrows are enough for hunting. I recommend the broadhead arrows, but if you are on a low budget, just use the bodkin arrows. Okay, let's buy some bodkin arrows here. And now we can equip our arrows with a right click and our bow with a right click. And let's try it out. Let's shoot a few arrows. Oh yeah, I love it. Maybe I can hit myself. Oh man, where's the arrow? And yeah, come on. Yeah, oh, okay. I love it how they stuck in the ground. Man, let's try another one. And yeah, nice. But now let's say we want to leave Haven. We are already skilled enough. We have some equipment with us. Note that only your inventory and the stuff you carry on yourself will go to the mainland, to Mirrorland. The stuff you have banked on the Haven bank will not get transferred to Mirrorland. So get all the stuff with you in your inventory, then it's safe, then you can enter Mirrorland. And note, there's no coming back to Haven ever again. Oh yeah, that statue really takes so long. I didn't slow down the video. Maybe that you don't accidentally click entering the mainland, you know. And I just spawned in Meduli. Nice. Right now it's completely random where you spawn. Maybe they will change it later, maybe not. Check all my city guides that you know in which city you are in currently. You can also see in which city you are. Sure, of course, if you ask the people, you know. But if nobody is around at the entrance of the city, there's often a sign where the name of the city is written on. The first thing, if you step on the mainland and you have your inventory full, go to the nearest bank and bank all your valuable stuff. Because right now, PvP is 24/7 present. And it will have no mercy. The assault of mortal is endless. And many people will try to kill you. Outside of towns, of course. But not every time outside of towns. I really hope you find this guide helpful. Please ring the bell that you don't miss any future videos. Like and subscribe as always. And remember to make party hard. Goodbye.